morning, everyone. It is Brian and Grace coming to you today from Epcot. We were actually in Universal Studios this morning, and we have left my mom there to go shopping for a couple hours. It is my birthday. We got Epcot reservations, so we came here for a couple hours, and then we're gonna go to Disney Springs. Grace, what happened last week?
Got engaged.
She got engaged. So I'm taking my now fiance to Epcot. We haven't been here since the whole closures. So far all we've been to is Animal Kingdom. We had passes for Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, but then my mom showed up, so we did Universal instead for those times, and we have rescheduled for later on next month. So we will be hitting those parks up. And I think today is going to be a really fantastic day. We're only going to be here for a couple hours, but I think we'll be able to hit almost every ride. And because it's Disney, we can film on every ride, so I can actually show you guys a lot more of the actual ride. Enjoy.
Just head your magic destination point. Perfect. Have a great day.
So as you're headed to the UK, you can head to the World Showplace. And this is usually only used for special events, but inside there's a bunch of festival booths and it's air conditioned, lots of space. Not supremely good for social distancing, but there's a lot of tables that are fairly spaced apart from each other, so we're gonna head in there and see what we can get. So inside here they have someone playing live piano, and they've got desserts and champagne, festival favorites. Over here they've got Appleseed Orchard and mac and cheese, and we are in line to get some nitro frozen cake pops. They look pretty delicious. So Grace and I got an M&M and she got a Twix cake pop dipped in frozen nitrogen. All right, Grace, taste test.
Very good.
Does it taste like a frozen cake pop with Twix on it?
Yeah.
Excellent. They're really good. They're very rich chocolate, and they're cold, which is perfect. And this whole area is air conditioned, which is perfect on a day like today because it is really hot outside. But enjoying some nice, delicious cold desserts. So the air conditioning in here was so nice, we decided to stay. Grace, what drink did you get from the Appleseed Orchard?
I got a raspberry lemonade hard cider, and it is quite delicious.
And then from the mac and cheese booth, I went with their gourmet mac and cheese, which is a Boursin herb butter panko little mac and cheese dish. So let's try this and see how it is. So it is very delicious. From here, not sure what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, Test Track has temporarily closed. We haven't been outside, so we're not sure if it's due to weather. We're thinking of maybe trying out Regal Eagle for like real lunch, because right now we have a lot of cake pops, a little bit of mac and cheese, and a drink. And then probably Frozen Ever After. And Grace has never done the Three Caballeros, so that's only a quick wait. We'll maybe do that one, and then hopefully Test Track opens by then. So that was absolutely delicious, and Grace is really enjoying her beer. You know, honestly, these things are fairly expensive. I think this little tiny bit of mac and cheese was $4.50. But in terms of Disney food,
It's fun to come and try it out.
yeah,
and it's delicious.
it's really good. Those frozen cake pops were very unique, delicious, and the frozen cake pops were probably an average price of something here in Disney. The mac and cheese, I mean, you can get more mac and cheese elsewhere, but that compared to the mac and cheese we had at Animal Kingdom,
Yeah.
that was absolutely delicious. So leaving the showcase, there are some clouds, but nothing looking like rain, so I wonder why Test Track is closed. I know there are a chance of thunderstorms later on in the day, but nothing I can see right now. So our snacks were really good, but now we're gonna go to the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which is over here by the America Pavilion. It opened right around the time of the closure, so we never got to try it, and we're gonna have a little bit of barbecue for lunch. So we are here in the Regal Eagle Steakhouse, and it's really nice in here. This had only just opened right as quarantine was starting, but now it's a nice barbecue restaurant. Grace got the brisket, and I got the barbecue burger, and it didn't take very long to get our order ready. And then we got 2 cups of water on the side, and this looks pretty delicious. So this is Sam Eagle's restaurant. It's a salute to most cook-offs, but mostly barbecue. And normally they would have a bunch of different barbecue sauces, but you have to go to the counter if you want any of these, and you can select them in your mobile ordering process. And then they have the drink stand closed and just sort of a collection of condiments over here. Now they're all individually packaged, but if for some reason you don't want to touch another package, especially nowadays, you can get it up at the front counter. And now I'm not sure if it's just this restaurant, but they don't have any regular lemonade, just zero sugar lemonade. And they actually have vitamin water here, which I have not seen throughout Disney before, so I wonder if that's new or it's just specific to this restaurant. So right as we got out of lunch, there is one of the Epcot cavalcades going by with all of the princesses. Well, we are stuffed. Grace is still finishing off her beer from earlier, but that food was delicious. I definitely recommend it. The fries were seasoned and the price is very good. There are some other just general places here in Epcot to get affordable food. A lot of the restaurants in the pavilions are a bit more expensive. So we've done Japan. They have a nice little like quick service that's fairly affordable. The Regal Eagle place was fairly affordable. Over the Electric Umbrella, which is now closed, is affordable, but that was about the same price, and that was way better than the Electric Umbrella. That's just like a basic burger there. This had flavor, barbecue, good sauces. But now we're gonna go over to the Germany Pavilion because they have my favorite chocolate bar. I'm not gonna eat it, but we're gonna go look and see if they still have it. I'm not sure if this is always here, but if you look up at the top of this, there is Remy with a bottle. And we're over in Italy. I'm not sure what he's hanging out here for. His ride's not open yet, but it's opening. We're exploring some of the Germany stores right now in the Germany Pavilion area, and they have a lot of really expensive jeweled characters. Here you can get a $95 Mr. Potato Head covered in gemstones. Maybe some Lion King, some Lilo and Stitch. $250 for Mike Wazowski. $6,900 for this Tinkerbell. Can't see how expensive the Dumbo is, but he looks fairly large and expensive. Here they have a collection of tiaras. It was my birthday, so Grace, maybe you can get me a birthday tiara. Those are actually some pretty affordable prices. So if you have a daughter or someone that wants to be a princess for a day, these ones up here have Elsa, Mulan, Tiana. What's the girl from Brave's name?
Merida.
Merida. She's got her own crown. I think that's it for specialty princesses. And down here, Grace, I got you a ring last week, but got some nice little rings.
26 bucks.
26 bucks, not bad. It's a pretty nice place if you want to get some jewelry to fancify your vacation area. This is cool. We've got some blown glass jars, and we got Minnie, Donald. Looks like that would be Daisy, Mickey and Minnie. Some really interesting stuff in this store. I don't know if you can see, but here they do some hand etching on glass. Got Winnie the Pooh, Donald, and you can actually get your name added to the back. So we were just in Crystal, next to the beer garden here in the Germany Pavilion. With COVID and everything, the entrances to places are blocked off in certain areas, so kind of have to make your way around. Here's the Christmas store with lots of wonderful Christmas ornaments. Here you can get some of the 7 dwarves, some wooden Christmas decorations, some delicious cupcake ornaments, glass slipper, just regular ornaments. Here we got some German cooking stuff. Here is a pickle tree full of pickle ornaments. The pickle tree. And here's some of the German merch area. So over here they have a toy shop and a shop over here that sells German clothes, and somewhere in there is the chocolate bars, but unfortunately it's all closed for today, so I won't be getting my chocolate bars. But let's go ride Frozen. So this is the line for Frozen, and we have concluded that it's just simply not worth our time. I think it's only like a 45-minute wait just with social distancing. It's spread out. This ride is usually slowed down by a lot of fast passes, but they're not doing fast passes, so it might move pretty quickly, but we rode this plenty of times. We can come back another time and ride it then. So since we're not doing Frozen, I still want to do a boat ride, and Grace has never done the Grand Fiesta boat cruise. We came here once, and it was a really long line. I've done it before, but she's never gotten the opportunity to ride it. Grace, are you excited?
Oh yes, so excited.
Let's see how long of a wait it is. So the Mexico Pavilion is very nice. They have a little Coco tour here with some sugar skulls, and the best part about the Mexico Pavilion is that all of a sudden you come into this large room. As you enter, there's this big line for the tequila bar. Some spirit animals. Let's go look at this. It's a little wooden characters and creations.
Don't worry about it. You buy something, don't worry about it.
These are pretty cool and funky. You could have these displayed at your house. $120, $90. They're very expensive, but they're definitely well detailed and very nice craftsmanship. This turtle here is $700. Pretty reasonable line. On a normal day, this line is pretty short. Oh, here, look at this guy in here is doing some glass work, melting glass. So you can actually eat in the Mexico, and the boat tour goes by. You can't really see it. Now this space looks a lot bigger than it is, but you can see the ceiling here a lot better than in the video than you can in real life. It sort of all blends together and it looks like this is a really tall space. But in reality, it's just some visual effects playing with you. In this line, typically on some days you might find this to be a walk-on ride. But because of social distancing, because it's really hot out, probably because Frozen is a long wait, people have come here. And actually, last week, one of the animatronics on this ride completely fell over, and then they covered him up, and he has since been fixed. And then we also have a glass store here that we just looked over at the Germany Pavilion, but here in the Mexico Pavilion they have another one, and the guy is doing some glass work in there. So I really like the atmosphere of this pavilion, and it's air conditioned, which is always a plus here in the Florida weather. We showed this off in our Animal Kingdom vlog, but Disney has put up these glass dividers. It's definitely made things a tight squeeze here as they run throughout all the lines, and basically it's definitely a tight squeeze. If you look carefully, she's actually spraying down the ride, and then I believe they have to send it through for a round till it comes back. So I don't know if we're gonna have to wait a little bit for them to spray all of them down, but it's pretty nice that they're taking the time to spray down and make sure everything's clean. So after about a 5 or 10 minute wait, we are ready for the ride. So on the boat tour, we actually passed by the restaurant, which is pretty nice at nighttime. They can just sit at one of these tables and watch all these boats go by. What did you think, Grace? Best ride ever?
It was fun. I liked it.
Is it up there with like E.T.?
Oh, It's pretty close.
I think she's saying E.T. is better than that ride, which I would have to agree with. It's just a fun little waster if a park's really busy, like it kind of is today. So we are in line for Test Track right now. It says it's a 50-minute wait. It's currently 3:19, so we will see how long it actually takes. I don't know if it's 50 minutes. I know Universal has some really long wait times, but then when you actually get in line, it's really short. So we will see. We're still outside, but the line seems to be moving pretty quickly. And plus you get the Test Track cars going above you, which is pretty cool. So it is just about 4 o'clock. So overall it took about 40 minutes, and it had a big delay. So that delay was probably like 15 minutes. So even though it said 50, it was only 40 and there was a delay. So probably about a 30-minute wait on a normal day.
Automated crash avoided.
So because Test Track is sponsored by Chevy, they have an entire Chevy showroom where you can check out all of their different cars. They have a really nice off-road vehicle back there that's pretty cool. And then just some Chevy vehicles. Grace, what did you think of Test Track?
Great.
It's a very fun ride. I'll add it to our list of top rides here at Epcot. That's actually like, what, your second time riding it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first time we did single rider, so she didn't even get to ride it with me. Today we got to ride it together. They actually gave us a whole car to ourselves, do social distancing. And now I think we're gonna go try to ride Soarin'. So they still have some of the flower topiaries from the Flower and Garden Festival on display. Here's the Bambi display, and we're gonna go check out Mouse Gear, see if they've got any face masks or other new items for sale. So these are some of the new Baby Yodas that everybody's been talking about, and I've seen plenty of people around the park taking pictures with their Baby Yoda. We actually found these at Target the other day, and they have some smaller ones here. I don't think these were at Target, but they had a similar version to this that Grace picked up. And here's the Baby Yoda Spirit jersey, the Mandalorian. They also have some Baby Yoda dad hats. What is this, Grace? It's a little Baby Yoda baby outfit. And some child. And if you squeeze these ones, they talk. Although, it really just cries. So I wonder if they filmed a real baby crying. So here we're gonna look at the masks. They've got Black Panther, Hulk, Baby Yoda, Star Wars, Pride, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Mickey, Donald, Stitch. So what did we just get?
Got our engagement button.
An engagement button and a birthday, because Grace's birthday was Wednesday and my birthday's today, so I got a button. Since we got engaged last week, we got some engagement buttons. We got these at the end of the day. If you wear them all day, people will wish you a happy birthday all day long. So we're actually gonna forgo Soarin' because it's a long wait. We're gonna do Spaceship Earth since it's right here. Now Spaceship Earth was supposed to close in May, but with everything going on and money for Disney being a little weird right now, they have kept it around, and we have no idea when it's actually going to close for refurbishment, because the refurbishment for this could last a little while or a long while, maybe 2 years. And this is definitely a fun ride. It's nothing intense, but it's very informative. It's a nice little break, and it's probably one of the more popular rides here at Epcot, but I don't believe it's that long of a wait right now. So let's hop on Spaceship Earth. So we were right, Spaceship Earth is only a whole 5-minute wait. Well, Grace, our day at Epcot has ended. We are now off to pick up my mom, who's at Universal, and we're gonna head off to Disney Springs. It was a pretty short day here at Epcot. We rode 3 rides, but we did ride Hagrid's and we did Jurassic Park earlier this morning in Universal. I didn't film it because I've been filming Universal for like the past couple of weeks. I figured I'd skip it for a little bit. But Epcot, wonderful day today. The next time we'll be in a Disney park is in a couple of weeks. Hollywood Studios, baby. It's gonna be very fun. But let's head off to Disney Springs. So we are here at Disney Springs. We just had a delicious dinner over at Trex, and now we're waiting in line for the Lego store. And it started pouring out, and it just thundered. So I don't know how long we're gonna be here in Disney Springs, but a tradition of mine on my birthday is to go to the Rainforest Cafe or Trex and the Lego store. So today we are fulfilling that. Some lightning just flashed. It's gonna be an interesting evening, and thankfully we're not that far away from our cars, but we will probably get a little wet in the process getting over there. Grace, what did you get over at the Trex restaurant?
I got the prehistoric pasta. It's like a Alfredo pasta, but I got mine with shrimp.
And my mom and I both got ours with chicken, and then at the end they gave us complimentary birthday cupcakes, which was really nice. Well, I did some shopping at Columbia and the Lego store, got some really nice deals. The lady in the Columbia store helped me out with a bunch of coupons and discounts, and the jacket I got ended up being a very reasonable price. It's a Disney jacket, so maybe one day if it rains, I will show it. Well, I guess it's more of a cold weather jacket, but we'll see. And that's gonna do it for my birthday. Our first weekend at the parks being engaged. My mom's last day here, she flies out tomorrow. And I would say it's been a very successful couple of weeks here at the parks. We had an awesome birthday week, and we will catch you guys in a couple of weeks for Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, and a couple other fun surprises and fun stuff. But that is gonna do it for today's vlog. I'll leave you guys here. Adios.